Hello, my fellow dystopians, and welcome to my video channel. I used to have a YouTube video channel, but it's been a couple of years since I've last uploaded anything to it. In fact, I've gone back and deleted most of my old videos. I don't think there's more than a couple left on there. But I've recently decided to resurrect my video channel. In fact, I've decided to have two video channels, one on YouTube and one on BitChute. And I'll talk more about this in future videos, but for now, whether you're watching this on YouTube or BitChute, please do me a favor. Down below this video, there's going to be a like button. Please click on that like button. And also, somewhere on here, there's going to be a subscribe button. Please subscribe to this video channel. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, now let's get on to the topic at hand. This past weekend, I wrote an article called Protecting Yourself and Your Family in Cyberspace, and I put it on my Dystopian Survival website. Now, if you're not familiar with my Dystopian Survival website, I've had this website for about a year. Of course, my prepper and survivalist writings used to be on timgamble.com. I'm Tim Gamble, by the way. But I decided to make that website a news and politics website, and I'm going to have all my prepper and survivalist writings on my Dystopian Survival website. Dystopian Survival is my term, and I'll talk about this in future videos, several future videos in fact. But Dystopian Survival is my term for a modern style of survivalism. I'll explain that later. For now, let's dive right into this article. I'm not going to read the article to you, but it's about a topic I think gets overlooked within prepper and survivalist communities. There's a couple of misconceptions that I want to talk about. But protecting yourself and your family in cyberspace, that's the name of the article. Now, the term cyberspace, I think, might throw a few people, and that's why I want to talk about the misconceptions. First of all, the term does come out of science fiction, and it does sound kind of science fiction-y, cyberspace and cybersecurity. Those have a science fiction ring to them, but they're very real. And it may confuse some people because they've seen the ads on TV where the military is recruiting warriors to fight in cyberspace. So some folks have the idea that cyberspace has to do with governments and militaries and maybe the big multinational firms, but it doesn't have anything to do with us little people. In fact, it does have to do with governments and militaries and big international firms, but it also is important to us little people because we are in cyberspace. Listen, folks, if you have an email account, you are in cyberspace. If you have a Facebook page, you are in cyberspace. If you have a Twitter account or a Gab account or any other social media, you are in cyberspace. If you order stuff offline, if you order stuff online from Amazon or any other online retailer, you are in cyberspace. If you're watching this video right now, whether you're watching it on your smartphone, your tablet, your iPad, your laptop, your desktop computer, however you're watching this video, if you're watching this video, then you are in cyberspace. So, cyberspace and cybersecurity is something that should concern everybody. Now, the second misconception that I want to address is what cybersecurity really is. Some people seem to have the impression that to be safe on the internet, all you got to do is have a good antivirus program And make sure you're using a good password and not giving away your password to anybody. That is the most basic starting point of cybersecurity, but there's much, much, much more to it than that. Cybersecurity does have to do with the physical security of your devices, your networks, the physical security of the internet, the infrastructure. It also has to do with the software, the antivirus programs, and other software considerations. And it has to do with your behavior on the internet, how you use the internet. You've got to be aware of all these things in their broadest sense in dealing with the internet to make sure you and your family stay safe. There are a lot of ways that you can be hurt, from financial fraud to identity theft to privacy, losing your privacy, to losing your data. And I talk about this a little bit in the article. And I'm not going to read the whole article to you. I'll put a link to the article down below so you can go read it for yourself. But I talk to you about what cyberspace is, why it's important, why your security is important, and how to keep yourself and your family safe. And I have, I think, 9 points. Yeah, 9 points on here. And this really just scratches the surface. It's the first article in several that I'm going to do in the coming months on cybersecurity, an extremely important topic in today's modern world. And it is extremely important to modern survivalism. So I urge you to check out my website, Dystopian Survival, and this article in particular, Protecting Yourself and Your Family in Cyberspace. Again, I'll put a link to the article below. I'm not going to read it to you now. I'll let you go to it and read it for yourself. A lot of good information in here to get you started on basic cybersecurity for yourself and your family. Okay, that's about all, folks. Have a great night or day, whatever it is when you're watching this now.